I want to discuss 50-50 contact care, guardianship, and maintenance. Guys, I want to be absolutely clear. Nowhere in the Constitution, the Marriages Act, the Mediation and Certain Divorce Matters Act, the Children's Act, the Maintenance Act, or any other act that I'm aware of, does it say that the mother has superior rights of contact care, guardianship, and maintenance of the child. The promulgation of the New Children's Act 2005, number 38, which was promulgated on the 1st of April 2010, effectively outlawed the maternal preference rule and the tender age rule. Okay, very simply put, we are all equal before the Constitution and the law in South Africa. There is no superior law that says the mother has superior rights. There was also a ruling in 2010 where a magistrate said that if you complied with the Section 21 as an unmarried father with Section 21, Section 21 of the Children's Act, that you automatically assume same or similar rights of that of a married woman or a biological mother. A married father automatically assumes those rights. Okay. Fast forward to 2022, 23, I think it was. There was a mother that went back during the whole BS disease nonsense to her country, somewhere in Central Africa, and was unable to return. And the father was struggling to register the child. There was a constitutional court ruling that said that that father now could go and register his child. You do not need the mother present to register the child. And we are saying that we need to go one step further, because we're always pushing for this, is that there's got to be equality here. If the mother doesn't register, if the mother refuses to provide the biological DNA compatible father's details and register the child with the father's surname and put him down as the biological father, then that mother shouldn't be able to receive maintenance. See how quickly the percentage of 68% of children not having their biological father's details on their birth certificates drop exponentially. This nonsense has got to stop, guys. Okay, and what we're saying is that 50-50 contact care, guardianship, and maintenance must be the de facto standard from which we all depart. If you did not see yourself raising that child with that particular person, very simply put, then your bad decisions should not impact negatively on the child's life. You had the child together, you raised the child together. I was the guy that has been drumming for 22 years, 50-50 contact care, guardianship, and maintenance. There was a trickle through the late teens, 20 teens, and then from about 18 months, 2 years ago, 50-50 contact care, guardianship, and maintenance is now becoming, it's not the norm, okay, but it is definitely moving in that direction. If your lawyer wants to reduce you to a visiting uncle to every second weekend, no. You say, thank you very much, sir. You get up, or madam, you get up and you leave and you go and find yourself another lawyer, or more specifically, come to us to assist you. Okay, it's very simple. There's 30 days in the month, 15 for you, 15 for mom. You spend R1, mommy spends R1. Okay, from birth. That must be the point of departure. The de facto standard from which we are all departing. The only way that this is going to change is that if every single father goes out and demands 50-50 contact care, guardianship, and maintenance. There is law, there is case law that is now, there's a growing body of case law where fathers are routinely now being given 50-50 contact care, guardianship, and maintenance. If mommy and her lawyer have an issue with you, that's fine, that's fantastic, that's amazing. Mommy and her lawyer can go to court, and we are saying that you must demand quantifiable, measurable, defined evidence being presented in court, because the problem with the DV Act is it is so broad, it is open to broad interpretation. I can give a plethora of excuses that have no bearing on the matter, and I can interpret the DV Act. It is open to broad interpretation, and it is being vastly abused. Okay? I can tell you now that more than 1 out of 2 fathers that come to us, it's a standard thing. We have to sort out fake, false DV orders. That's what we do. Okay? Please understand that if the father is guilty of DV, cheers, goodbye, we don't help him. Okay? It's very simple. We are that clinical. But I am telling you now, the DV Act is being vastly abused by mothers. They go and sit down with their lawyers or their Thursday wine witches, and they pour a whole lot of garbage and misinformation with a direct intent to harm the child. Okay? And then we sit with the nonsense that we sit with. It's very simple. You must demand 50-50 contact care, guardianship, and maintenance. When we're talking about a baby, you've got to be practical about it. Okay? But daily visitations, where the father is left alone to take care of the child. Okay? Gives mommy a chance to go and have a shower, have a meal. Okay? Go and sit down and rest for a bit, because that's what fathers are there for, to support the mother. All right? Okay, it's not all about this. All right? It's about assisting the mother. Okay? And guess what? If you're talking about a new mother, okay, she knows nothing about raising children. Okay? So similarly, a new father must also be given the opportunity, and if you don't, it's blatant, hostile, misandrous, gynocentric, violent, gender bias. Okay, so it's very simple. Nowhere in the law does it say that the mother has superior rights that exceed the Constitution, the law, and the rights and responsibility of the father and the rights of the child, and that the father is reduced to an inferior parent. Nowhere does it say that. And I challenge you to go and challenge your lawyers and the mother's lawyers to prove to you where it says that. It doesn't. 50-50 contact care, guardianship, and maintenance must be the de facto standard from which we all depart. If you're having problems, email info@f4j.co.za, website. You can book a consultation online, okay, www.f4j.co.za. Please note, if it doesn't have the number 4 in the website or the email or whatever the case may be, or you're going to somebody else that has got that doesn't have the 4 written in there, that is the fake Fathers for Justice. Please don't go to them. If you're looking for assistance, please reach out to us, and please get the message out there. I thank you very much.